Hello and welcome to my second league match of the season. We are playing cyclicduck, and yeah, this is our first spot. So we got vineyards, but no real action gainers. Probably seems fine anyway to play with vineyard, I would say. But I'm not quite sure. But I think yes, because also with livery, the horses also boost your winners like crazy, so should be fine. So how to open? Definitely think I want a sacrifice here. Sacrifice silver seems fine. I'll go with sacrifice silver. Yeah. Monkey could also be fine. Let's wish him good luck now. Sacrifice now. We are gonna take a monkey now, I guess. And this is already a livery. They didn't get the monkey into play, and I would love to have a village. I think we could take a hostelry here. Yeah, let's take hostelry. I think it's the safest. Take hostelry, take one horse only. Should not be the biggest problem. Do we want second sacrifice now? That is the question we have to ask ourselves. Do we want the sifting from rustic village maybe? I think another village is fine. Sadly, two terminals collide here. So they got 3 trashes in. They go for a Soothsayer now, which I'm not 100% sure if it's correct. Let's get the monkey in play, I assume. Get a scepter now. Do we play this horse? What do we want to find? Like ideally we'd find a sacrifice. And we did. And this would be a very good turn for another hostelry, which I think we have to do here. Should be fine. And now we want like some plus buy, either a nomad or a livery, I would say. They take got the monkey in play, take the thingy. Ideally, I would like to see the sacrifice again here, but shouldn't be too bad if that's not the case. Do we take another hostelry here? I think we are fine taking this livery now, especially due to the monkey. And now I should think about getting a first nomads. Okay, interesting. The guard dog reaction doesn't trigger if we draw with Soothsayer. I think I'm still gonna. No, wait. Let's do it differently because I think we want to like get our livery into play. Right? Have to take a nomads here, sadly. And yeah, we really desperately need the plus buy. Now, I would say let's have a bit more focus on what our opponent is doing, because it is as important as what you are doing, even more important at some point. To take the coins here with the scepter. Yeah, and to take another scepter, which I'm not the greatest fan of, but yeah. I think we're gonna discard here. So we can sacrifice here and draw on with our guard dog, which is pretty nice. And sadly, we didn't see our livery. So another nomads. This could be nomads hostelry again. Yeah, I like it. Oh. And maybe we'll take a second monkey now, but maybe this should have been a monkey here. But I think like putting the dead on hostelry and on horse should be fine. So they're playing a money-ish deck. Play the horse first. Let's sacrifice this estate. Do we discard here? I think yes. We want to play our nomads. And we have another hostelry down there, right? Yeah. So let's play all the nomads. And wait a minute. Maybe we want to like gain another hostelry. Let's pay off the debt first. And let's see. I don't think we need another hostelry. Like we're hitting 13 here, which could be like potion, livery. Or do we even want a second livery? I need to gain a potion here. And yeah, that sucks quite a bit with these. Oh, that tosses. But I think it is still worth it. Do we want another sacrifice because of the curses? I could see doing like monkey sacrifice here. Definitely second monkey. And sacrifice our rustic village. I think another sacrifice should be okay. And yeah, this is not a great starting hand. That's why it could have definitely been better to like gain a monkey like 2 turns ago. And yeah. Maybe the money attempt is the right thing here because yeah, like getting the set with this horse is a bit underwhelming. I'm not quite sure. We are gonna take this guard dog, I think. They already took a province, which makes sense from their perspective. This. And the first vineyard. Is the vineyard gonna win this? I don't know. Take another province here, which comes with depth, and I feel like we have to get this monkey in play. And I think we have to trash the nomads here. And I think I'll take a province here anyway. Pay after that. Because I think the vineyard points are not gonna be that amazing here. Sadly. They're gonna take another province. Yeah, I think the vineyard, maybe it was not the correct thing to do here. I want to sack this curse, I think. Discard these two. What are we gonna do here? We could do vineyard and another rustic village. I think it's okay. Maybe we should not. We shouldn't keep on picking up province, but I'm not sure. And I should play a bit faster, so no time to think. Don't think I want the soothsayer. I would like to get the step on the province pile, probably. Let's take a province. So we definitely shouldn't take this last province. We need the coins here. I think we could also draw. Another vineyard. And one more guard dog, maybe. Not sure if I win here. Depends on these next shuffles, but I think I'm gonna have to take a province here, which is not good for me. This means I probably lose this turn, whatever. But not sure. It's very nice to get those guard dogs off, but they hit province, and we're gonna say GG. fuck this game and go like for second game. I think we should alternate starting players. Thank you. Game 2. This looks like a wheel ride. Could be potentially. Now the battery of my mouse is gone, so yeah. Have to fix that. And yeah. Get like a new battery, which could potentially be out of hope to reconnect. And yeah, now this happens, and classic Dominion thing. This happens again. No, it doesn't. And yeah, what do we open here with? We would like to hit 5, I'd say. So I think Gondola Steward is reasonable here. Steward. To get lucky once here with the first shuffles. Take a Tanuki. Still wanna trash here. Do I want to trash these estates? I think I'm just gonna. The forecasts are not that bad here, so I think we can like leave the estates there for now. Not sure about that, of course. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a hostelry. It's got these 2 coppers only, I think, and next turn this gondola. Be fine with that. Now I think I would love a haunted woods. Haunted woods. For this next shuffle. So can we afford? The thing is, if we take the haunted woods, we cannot afford to trash, which is not great. So maybe it's just a nomads. Just +5 is it really that helpful? Maybe it's just 2 coins and another hostelry. So I think we're gonna want a second hostelry here. But maybe it's just a haunted woods. I don't know. It's a bit unlucky for me here, but I think we are still a bit ahead because they don't have a single Tanuki. Sadly, we couldn't find our. I take a nomads here. And another haunted woods, I think. The hostelry now without. Should we trash the steward now? I think I'm gonna keep it for now. Hard to say. I think it's okay to get our first crown here. Maybe we are gonna start feudum stuff because it's a nice remodel target. They're also hitting 5. I assume they want the first haunted woods. So they did have to top deck some stop cards, I assume. Here I have to take this gondola, sadly, to get this haunted woods into play. And I think a second hostelry should be very, very good here. And necessary also. Because I don't want to crown my hostelry. And now we can start like getting maybe even a gold into the deck. Or doing like wheelwright stuff. Because wheelwright can also gain crowns. But not sure if we have overdraw. I think we don't really have overdraw here. So maybe it's not the way. Take a hostelry here now, and this is very behind, which is pretty nice for me. They don't have a nomad. They found this horse here. Maybe we can even remodel a horse here into draw with this one. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna remodel this horse into a wheelwright or a crown. Do we want another hostelry here? If yes. Nomad. What about nomads? Hostelry take 5 horses. Is that an overkill? Yeah, I think it should be fine. Like, or do we want like a second tanuki maybe? Or do we want like a gold crown or? We need 9 coins. Let's think about it longer. Sorry. Or do we want something like wheel right crown? Or like, I think we're gonna take wheel right here and a gold. Because I think we can afford to play a bit greedier here. Maybe this was like wrong. We definitely do want more haunted woods now. I'd say now that we picked up the real red, we want to like make sure we get like the double haunted woods per turn into play to assure we have overdraw. And yeah, this looks like an okay-ish hand. I'm gonna crown this real right. Probably got the gold for another haunted woods. We're gonna discard this for nomads, maybe. And here we can take a 5 and 4. Or do like nomads hostelry, which I don't hate. Oh, undo. Did not think about the haunted woods attack. So yeah. I would like another hostelry. Maybe it's like hostelry steward. Steward. So what are they putting out here? They also got a wheel right, which is pretty okay for them. They also get to remodel a horse into wheel right, so the deck is about to be functioning too. So I should not underestimate what they can do. But we got the gold and the crown and one more haunted woods than them. They're probably gonna afford to discard the haunted woods even here. Yeah, discarding the gondola to like get a nomads for plus buy, which they cannot draw up here, I'd say, because they have got no horses left. No. Or do they? Yeah, they take more hostelry here. 3 horses. Play the hostelry first. I think I have to crown, or I want to crown the horse here. So, is this real right gonna do something useful this turn? definitely want to get a Haunted Woods into play. I think we also want to play this nomads. I think because we would love to have the plus buy. I think we can afford to discard this gold for another crown here. Then we drop with the steward. Still lack village here. So I'm gonna take another hostelry here. 55. One, two, three, 4, 6. I think we can afford to take a province here. Or do we like one more Haunted Woods? I think one more Haunted Woods is fine. So how do we do this? We could next turn one of these gondolas. Yeah, let's do it like that. 2 points, next turn, and take. Sadly, we have to have this Tanuki in our hand, which should not be the biggest problem. And yeah, I think we are set up to do like real red stuff here, but somehow they are a bit thinner than I am, which concerns me a bit here. Are they gonna start greening here? That is the question. I don't think they can quite afford it, but I'm not sure. I think they're gonna take 2 5s, like something like Crown Haunted Woods here would be reasonable. Oh no, they take a province now. So we should get to double province here. Let's play this. Let's try to build crown because I think we need to get the village. Two cards. 2 cards here. How do we do this? Definitely want to play the Haunted Woods. And now we're gonna play the wheel right. Should we discard this for maybe a temple to get some extra VP, or don't think the temple does much, honestly. Down there is the gold, and maybe we're just discarding the Tanuki for another crown. Play this Haunted Woods. Trash this. For another read right, maybe. Do we take more real right here? Or just more crown? I think more crown seems reasonable. I'm gonna crown. Don't discard. Maybe we should have discarded, but I'm like just discarding the horse here for another steward, I think. And then, yeah, start a five face. Crown the gold. Are we gonna double province here? I think yes, right? What else would there be to do? Like, we could hit like 19, which doesn't really do anything. We're gonna next turn this, we're gonna take 2 provinces and be all right. I don't think they can double province here. And I think we can potentially double province again here. Maybe even triple if we like do correct wheel right stuff. Discard a province, getting a crown. That makes sense. They probably want to draw up now. I also still have the gold thread here, which is pretty nice. Should maybe think about like getting more remodels in even. Just a second, nomads. What do they take? Province and hostelry and 1 horse, which is fine. Can we win this turn? Can we win this turn? Would be like mill 2 provinces, right? And let's crown this horse first. Let's crown the steward because I need to draw here. Play those normally. When we already have I think we should be able to win this right now. 4 coins, 9 coins, plus 2 are 11 coins, plus 3 are 14. So if we crown play the steward for draw. So now we are gonna crown Tanuki. This province into province, this province into province. Crown the rewrite for another crown. And another crown, yeah. Why not? think we don't need to discard here. Nomads, play one nomads normally, play this, crown the gold, and win the game. GG, so now 1-1. And let's get into our third game. Why do I always get familiar games? Like, always. I always see this card. That's fine. I don't hate it. So, yeah, sewers and no trashing. Or is there trashing? Except for rogue, there's no trashing. So, yeah. It's a bit of a pity. But if your opponent picks up rogue, you can pick up sewers to, like, get rid of the curses. Yeah, I'm for sure gonna take a potion here. No trashing. Just makes sense. So do we take I don't think riverboat makes that much sense here. I'm not sure. I think I want a silver or a carrying guard. I think silver would be better to hit, like, we really need to hit familiar here. There's just no way of not hitting familiar here. And yeah, caravan guards, very important here. There is a little trick. Like, I don't know if you can call this trick, but if you are like about to trigger a shuffle and you play a caravan guard in reaction to the enemy familiar, you like get to trigger shuffle without the curse, and that is pretty bad for me now. Do we get a rogue? Do we get a rogue? I think treasury might be a bit better, but maybe a rogue is fine. Maybe a rogue is even better than that. But yeah, maybe the rogue just shifts beyond their curses, but I would really love to trash their potion if I could. And yeah, let's go for it. I like this card. Take a gold now because they want to play the river boat thing. I'm still not convinced is that great here. I think there's no way for us to get her here. They also missed their potion, I think. And they also missed. Did they miss the riverboat play? No, they did not. They also gain a squire. And yeah, familiar. Do we take a gold here? I mean, if the attack gets off, we don't have like that much draw. It would be pretty bad for one of us. So maybe we'll take it because it's kind of an ugly deck anyway. And another familiar for sure. Sadly, they see the familiar first. And they get to react even. I would really love to get her here, but sadly, it's not quite possible for me yet. The rogue did nothing, right? Yeah. Maybe, the hitting the potion I think is pretty good. This is pretty nice for me. Pretty frustrating for them. Do want some plus bar, but I think like the treasury is just a bit better. Oh my god. Get off. They're gonna gather here, which puts me behind, I think. They lost their potion, but I think they still got 2 familiars, which is probably enough here, so yeah, take a rogue now. Whatever. Do we take here Swamp Shacks now? I think another treasury should be okay. Not quite sure. We need some plus buy at some point, but we are not hitting any good numbers here, so whatever. Still behind in curses. Also, yeah. Definitely gonna get her here. I think I want a Caravan Guard. Or do we want the Riverboat now? Caravan Guard is better. Swamp Shacks is fine. Treasury is also fine. I think we should top deck the Treasury here every turn. Not too stoked about playing this rogue now because I don't want this potion. So you're gonna get her again. Yeah, which makes sense. These 3 should all be there for getting gathered. And I think I have to like get some plus buy here. Do we want Hamlet? Do we want Pawn? I think getting a pawn seems fine. And we are now luckily ahead in cursing, but they're probably gonna play 1 familiar here. No, they are not. Maybe they couldn't afford it, or they didn't see one. But oh, they discarded something. They discarded like I saw there was like something in their hand. Yeah, what do we do here? Do we really want the squire? Just another pawn, or maybe even a vagrant. Seems also quite okay. Yeah, let's take a vagrant. Maybe top decking these treasuries is not the way because I want to have some caravan guards in hand. So let's think about that a bit. Probably gonna both drown in curses. This should be a province, I think. They're gonna get her, which is also fine. Yeah, the piles are getting a bit low here. Swamp Shakes does a lot at this point. And I'm gonna grab a province here. Don't want another familiar, just want more vagrants or more pawns or more caravan guards maybe. And yeah, I think there's no way for me to win this game. I don't know why, but it's just how this game works. Because they're gonna pick up province here. And then how is it possible that they have like this much economy? It's like yeah, whatever. It's over. Do we want a vagrant? Do we want a pawn? I think a vagrant has to be good. And look at this hand. Can my opponent have such a hand, please? Once. Because they are like doing stuff. and I'm not doing stuff. Probably see the swamp shacks and see all of the swamp shacks. That's not good for me. Not seeing this gold. It's very bad. Even buying this gold probably was very bad, but whatever. Buying this rogue was also not reasonable, but yeah. That is nice to... What do we do with this pawn? Probably card buy. And then get like vagrant. Think about a state here. Could be good. But doesn't really do much. It's just swamp shacks. Just hope that I get somewhat of a turn. Seven is not a good number for them. So maybe they are gathering here and even take a duchy with it. Duchy is not a bad card here. Maybe they take the last treasury, which they should not. They will definitely take a duchy because, yeah. And we can't afford a duchy. Which probably loses us the game, and because we have to take state here, which sucks a lot. This attack does nothing, but yeah. Not much to be done in such games. There's nothing I can do here. There's nothing I can play here differently, nothing I can... Maybe the silver opening wasn't that great, but the opening riverboat definitely is not better. I get delayed. Go all there, take a province, do it. And do I resign here? I'm gonna just take another vagrant and just pretend like I'm playing this game. Hopefully we just want to like... I think we just should have focused maybe on getting to province more and maybe taking another gold, but I really don't know. I really don't think this would have made anything better. Maybe we luckily can trash the Dutch with rogue. Probably province and something else. Maybe they can even do something more aggressive like this, because what shall I do against it? I'm not hitting more than province here. And yeah, I think I'm gonna resign this turn. And resign and say GG, and because we should say that, right? Even if it's like costing all your nerves. This will be definitely my last league because I don't want to play this anymore. League I can also ladder. It's pretty much the same. Who cares anyway? And yeah, so this will be my last league. I don't care about it. I mean, I do care. Inherited village. This is nice. Very, very, very much like this. And we are first player, and you are not going to play a pillage. That is pretty good for me. Maybe now I'm thinking, yeah, the game isn't that terrible. Do we want fair here for some reason? I think no, we just want either another silver or maybe another stowaway. Do we want to play with captain here? That is the question. And the answer is no, but I think we want to play with quartermaster here. Also, quartermaster does not really. It has nice interaction with stowaway. Like if you gain it to your hand, like you can play it non-terminally. But I think I'm gonna take a silver here. I think I want to activate the stowaway. And yeah, what is our village here? Our village situation sucks a bit here, but I think we are gonna take a cemetery anyway and get rid of this chunk. Now we get the village play off, which is okay. Are we gonna play with artificer? Like I really don't know what to do here. I really don't know. It's just a rice broker. They just played the pillage, so if we... What did they do? They can start away. I reacted with it. State. I think they have the stowaway in hand, so for me it is just a rice broker, right? Like, what is a terminal gonna be here? Can't see it. Maybe one souk is fine at some point. But yeah, I think now rice broker is the best we can do here. Oh, maybe ghost is a village. Ghost is a village, yeah. Like, if we can do some creative stuff with ghost here, it would be not too shabby. Do we really want to discard? I think we should take the ghost here. It's pretty good. And do we take fair now, or do we? I think fair doesn't really do anything. I think this should be a stowaway. They got one stowaway in play, so I'm not triggering anything for them. And yeah. Now we should probably pick up a quartermaster, because you can also gain cemeteries. Like to just push piles here a bit. Villain also doesn't seem like the way to go. Sculpture is also doesn't seem great. Like picking up sinners, it's not good. They're gonna take 2 5s, like sculptor, rice broker, probably fine. Oh, the sculptor can also gain, like, can also do the stowaway stuff, like getting a stowaway to hand and immediately playing it. I think I still like the quartermaster a bit more. Don't want to ghost the quartermaster though. They're gonna probably also take a quartermaster. I'm gonna activate both of them to like increase the chances of seeing my quartermaster. Trash this. And what do we want to ghost here? Maybe a sculptor. Maybe it's just an artificer. Hard to say. We have to get some payload in our deck pretty soonish. Maybe it's just a villain just for the coins, but we don't have the terminal space, so probably no villain. Ghosting Gisuk also gives us just buys and plus 4 coins, which is not. Yeah, plus buy doesn't really do that much here. I think it's just an artificer. It's a sculptor. Let's do the sculptor. I don't know. I'm gonna activate just one. Stowaway here. Stowaway. Quartermaster gains us a silver or cemetery, probably cemetery. Trash this cemetery. I want to take a silver here and another silver, or probably another silver. Then we can do like a souk or maybe even a gold. Okay, to draw this copper here. Do we want the souk now? We could also buy fair, which I don't love. Or we could also just province here, right? That is a bit underwhelming, I would say. Maybe it's honestly fine. Can we do like province every turn now? I don't know. I'm just gonna pick a province and not think about it. Who cares? To get the first cemetery. I think they should also definitely they should take a ghost here. stowaway me. King in the cemetery. Don't want to trash. The silver province. Still get the rice broker to ensure that we draw every turn. They are pretty behind now, which has a lot to do with the pillage stuff, which was also is pretty tilting for my opponent, I assume. To the stowaway. Do we want to continue on our we can afford to take a stowaway here. What do we do now? Probably like in a stowaway. Not played and trash it with our rice broker because we are now in that province thing. Do we have to take the province here? Or would we rather have a souk? +4 coins. Do we need the plus buy? What for? I think it's just province. Or maybe even gold would have been better, or maybe this province was not necessary. Maybe an artifice is better. It is a cantrip coin. Or maybe ghosting another sculptor is also fine. Let's take another sculptor. Yes, why not? Then we definitely guarantee to hit province from now on every turn and take a Are they getting the last stowaway here? No, they're going for the cemetery. And even trash in a state which I don't love, but maybe it's fine. 2 silvers. They should not be able to hit province here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, 1 coin short, so this is probably a game. Let's take a villain now. I think that's maybe a bit of a desperation play. So first. stowaway. Get all of these into play. And silver. Okay, another thingy. Another cemetery. This could be the last cemetery. This could also be a silver. I think silver is fine. Now we're gonna take a state suit for quartermaster. No problem for me discarding this province. And they almost get to double province, which is pretty insane. So the early fair could have paid off. Go for another villain here. I am probably going to take the stowaway. Take silver here. Don't think I want an estate. And just buy another province. Goes to play the rice broker, which is probably fine. Even if they double here, like they are not doing like they should have province duchy, I think. Can't take double here. I'm kind of lagging a bit here. I'm not sure why. They don't even hit double, okay. One province. Okay. State here. I think it's just one silver here. Just another silver here. Because we want to play the stowaway. They do like, do we take an estate here? Province gets me to 37. So if they province duchy estate, province duchy estate at 10 points now. So I don't think I take to this estate because I need to hit province. I'm not even gonna play the sculptor, I think. Just buying a province. Looks like a nice hand. They're not gonna trigger my stowaways, but if I don't hit province here, it could be potentially dangerous. I have to take double duchy here. State, and we see our icebreaker, which is very nice. And we're taking a state here. Actions. Yeah, pretty lucky to get that early pillage play. Two to two. Game 5 now, which is a very strong board, which I like, but I don't like Way of the Owl. But maybe it's this is yeah, we have I'm taking my time here because this looks like a nice board. They can start with Wharf. It's not good for me. I can also start with Wharf because I got really lucky here. I think I'm gonna go with the Wharf, right? Yeah, for sure. The question is, am I going to risk this owl play here and maybe draw a war of dead? Did they draw the war of dead? They did. They did draw the war of dead, which is, and I also drew a war of dead. Fuck. Fucking shit, man. Fuck. That's not good. I should no stop swearing. But yeah, that was karma. I take experiments now for sure. They get 2 wars into play, which is probably pretty resignable for me now. And yeah, take a farmland, which is, I don't know. Can do like another wharf here and then and the first crossroads. Crossroads, I think, also plays nicely with owl, and maybe we can even do some like pretty cool storeroom owl stuff. That would be nice, but I think maybe it's just wharf is just too centralizing here. Let's see. I would also like to get a tactician in. If this wasn't a league match, I would at least try it, I guess. How much does this draw? One card, I don't like that. Am I going to play this experiment? Yeah, that's nice to see the wolf. Pretty lucky for me. Do we want a second crossroads? I think it's still just a wolf, right? Maybe experiment storeroom is better, but I'll try the experiment storeroom stuff, but maybe I'm like regretting it. I think it should be good, right? Damn. We got 3 wars. They're taking a highway now. Highway is a card which annoys me a lot in a lot of kingdoms because it's just way too strong. It's way too strong with events. It's way too strong by itself, and sometimes it has like some neat interactions, but I think it's just way too strong. Like way too strong. And I don't see good stuff here, which sucks, of course. I think this should just be another wharf. Maybe highway is better here at this point. But yeah, we are not drawing right now, so probably wharf is still correct. Don't know if we got all the village to support what we are doing here right now, but I think yes, with the crossroads. What did it take? Highway wharf. It's probably over for me. Should need to see. Do we have more actions down there? The answer is probably no. Let's play the storeroom. And do we need one? I think we have to do something like this. Maybe it's just discard 4. Then we're not draw. I don't care. I'm just doing it. Just trigger a bad shuffle and whatever. So this can now be like another wharf, a highway, and a fishing village. Because we need a bit more village here. Sad but self-inflicted. I think we had to do this. If they get 3 highways here, I'm cooked. I mean, I'm already lost here, but okay. They just see one of their highways, which is good for me, but they still hit double 4 here. They can take the last wharfs here and be fine. They can take like whatever and be fine. Because it's Dominion. If you're ahead in Dominion, you can just troll your opponent and do what you want and learn nothing about the game and be fine. That is the game. And I'm very cynical, I know that. This sucks. Do we have more actions down there? So let's do this. And discard all of, I think we can afford to discard all of this here. Play the crossroads. Come on, don't do this to me now. Please not. And we even see the wharf. And my game is lagging like hell now. Because I'm also now at my mother's place. And yeah, the internet there is not that great. So highway for sure a wharf. For sure another highway, and we do have to be a bit careful. We need to be a bit careful here with the piles. So do we take experiments here, or do we want another storeroom? Can we even afford to play another storeroom? I don't think so. I think this is just experiments. They are now. They also picked up a storeroom like last turn, I think. So we split the was 5-5 now, right? Maybe they're getting like a pilot here. Would not be surprised, but I think it's not possible for them. We should like, if they lower the piles here, we should like think about getting a pilot, and if not, we should definitely green. Now they can do the out stuff here. Do they still get actions to draw up? I think, yeah. Can they pile out here? Maybe they can. Maybe they can like do experiments and fishing villages. They have like 7 buys, 4 buys. They need 8 buys for this stuff. These two. Still got. They don't got another wharf, so they probably don't have the 8th buy here, which is pretty good for me. Sadly, I still carry this hovel around. Can we do some farmland highway tricks here? Probably not. Do probably province something, right? I got one more highway, which is probably will probably not come in clutch here, but let's try to at least be positive. Let's try to be positive for once, at least. I feel like I'm sometimes like a grumpy 70-year-old. This is how I feel like, and I'm only 26. Yeah, and double province probably. Or maybe they even take like. I think would it be safe to take 3 highways here? I don't know. Maybe they're gonna take 2 now. Take 1 more crossroads, which I think is not necessary. Also isn't probably is not bad either, because they are thinking maybe like okay, even more crossroads. Yeah. Okay. So we have to green here. for sure. Play this, play that. At least one experiment. This one. Play my highways. Draw up my storeroom and then are we gonna draw up again? That is the question. What do we need to take? Like, we would like get 9 coins here. 9 coins and okay, what do we want to do here? I think we should play the storeroom. Discard all of this. Oh, discard 4 coins now. I was not this in top deck junk, which is not great, but oh, we can do something nice here. We can trash the hovel, gain a duchy. We can even trash this copper and gain another duchy. It's probably fine, right? So we can do cool highway stuff, I guess. So yeah, often I'm just complaining about the cards, and sometimes I even like the cards I'm complaining about. So I'm not even taking myself too seriously, and it comes to that. Take a duchy, definitely take a province. And 2 duchies probably. No, thank you. Let's think about it. Let's probably. Do we want those experiments? I think we're gonna take one of these and maybe even 2. Let's think about it. How much buys do they have? They have 7 buys. They have 2 highways. 7 buys. It's like 3 fishing villages. And 3 experiments. And a duchy. So I think I'm not gonna touch those more of those experiments. I don't want the silver either, I think. Yeah, just I think that's the correct way to do this. So they can't pile on me here. Maybe I could have taken another storeroom here. But what does it do? I don't think we can do a lot with the second storeroom here. Because we don't have like the village, I think, to do this owl stuff twice. Are they gonna quad province? I think not. Are they gonna do the storm thing? Probably. But if they have drawn into a wolf, it's... Oh, they're not doing the storm stuff, which is, I think, is pretty good for me here. If I win this, I'm definitely gonna be... therefore they took the crossroads. They also got a bit more village here than I. They got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 fishing villages. I only could afford 2 of them. I'm still in this game. Play your highway. Maybe you should have like... I don't know, I don't think you can, like with the greening now, you can't really afford to like do the discard, the storm discard. It's just not happening anymore. Also for me, not, I think. Can they do some farmland stuff here? Which could gain them. Can they do like farmland touches here? No. Just don't have the economy now, which is very good for me. How much wars do we have in, how many wars do we have in play? 3 wars. So down there 2. What are they capable of doing here? Is it just farmland into one province and another province? Should win me the game then, right? I would really like to get 4-2 here. Yeah, they just... I think I could have definitely taken those experience now that I'm looking at it, but maybe... Yeah, I should have taken those experiments. I think this was just a mistake, because if I'm not going to draw here, I'm gonna bite my ass. Yeah, they are maximizing points, and I think we should be capable of winning here. Do we take a state now even? To like prevent me from piling out, but if they take estates here, like if they take 4 estates, how am I going to react to this? Okay, this looks like an okay starting hand for sure. Definitely play this wharf. So, is this all of a green? I think not. I think we should play one more of these. So with that we're drawing deck here. And now what? Oh, maybe we should have taken another crossroads. This would have been very nice to have another crossroads here. Played on Necropolis. Discard for coin now. Play it like this and like that, and we should be able to win here. Could win on duchies. We can just win on provinces also, right? So yeah, pretty happy about that one here. States. Pretty happy about that one. We could have definitely taken more crossroads here. Uh, we could have definitely taken more crossroads here. So yeah, if we have thought a bit more about this, which we can, which yeah, I know I'm a very slow player, and I'm like used to these like strategy games where you just stall like forever, and yeah, I can understand like that some people are frustrated by my slow gameplay because it's just yeah, other people are thinking like just faster in general in thinking, and they already they just have the math easier in their head, and like have been like the Discord server in which they have like even a mathematics channel which they already know about like the mathematical tricks, I'd say. But yeah, I think I still could get a little faster. Just yeah, for some it's like I can understand that some are upset about my speed. So what do we got here? We got desperation. We got highwayman. And we got a pretty nice 5-2, in which we probably want a witch because there is trashing. Do we take? Does this mean we take a trading post? I think an early trading post would be nice, but is it better than an early witch? I think so, yes. Am I going to for a desperation play here? I think yes. I'm not desperate. Am I desperate for tight pools? Could do some tight pools monkey stuff here. They take a village. Could also just take a potion. Yeah, let's take a potion. This was me like a few years ago. I used to be an alchemist. Now I'm working at a store. Kind of a downgrade, but yeah, at some point I'm thinking like I would love to be an alchemist again, and then I'm like, I just don't have the, the perfect qualities for a chemist. You should be very precise, and that's not exactly what I am, what my strengths are, I would say. So I think I like a tight pulse now. A potion misses, which is not the end of the world, I'd say. They already got at this place, which is definitely something we also would like. Am I desperate for this place? Or am I grabbing a monkey here? I think leprechaun should be pretty good here, right? Like if the duration stuff, you can like reach it pretty. You can reach it. It's in reach, I'd say. I'm not desperate for it. Look at this. Now I'm desperate for an alchemist again. It comes with the last 2 labyrinth points, which is probably fine. Now, do we play this tight pools? I think yeah. I would ideally not want to draw into my monkey, but I think the chance 75% is it's not good. They just place their village green into a highway. And they take a second trading post. I think a highwayman should be good for me, but I also really desperately need a village. So I think this has to be a village. Sadly. Sadly. I think we want to keep the estate here. Do we take desperation? I think we have to, right? I would love to get another village in here. Village green. Another tide poles. I think it's a village green. I'm not sure about the alchemist here. Maybe it's wrong. I think it's wrong because I think like the tide pools village green stuff is just a bit stronger. If we already had like a duration balanced tide pools village green deck, I think it would be a bit stronger than alchemist, but alchemist also not. I would not say it's a mistake, but I would say it's just a bit odd. And yeah, I think I'm going to next turn this. I can top deck an alchemist here, which is pretty nice because we've got a lot of terminals down there. Hard to say who is ahead, but I think it's is it me? I mean, they also have the monkey now. More village green. They have a highwayman. They have a displaced. They have two. I think they could be a tiny bit ahead here. Did not get the monkey into play. Am I fine triggering this shuffle? That is hard to say, but I think it's fine. I think I will take this now. And I think I want a highwayman now. Or do I want to displace? I think a highwayman is probably a tiny bit better here in my position now, but I'm really not sure. This place is, we needed this place as soon as possible, or it's gonna get pretty bad for us because we would love to displace our silvers, which we've gained into better cards. Maybe in a leprechaun, like extend into the leprechaun. I could also see they're taking a province now, which makes sense. Discard the state. Play this. Play that. Do we have the province here? They don't have the highwayman in play. I think province still is probably fine, although I don't love it. That is a rough question. Is this a province? What if they province again? I don't think they can. Yeah, is this place a province? I'm gonna go with the province as well. I think this is probably a mistake, but I don't want to spend too much time thinking about this. Yeah. And now if we hit province, we take province, I think. And if we hit less than province, we can fit out this place in. They are not having a great turn here. They like have a dot here. Oh my god. That is very good for me. That is very, very good for me. Yeah, we want to play this tight pulls for sure. We want to find a highwayman. I don't want to trash this estate. Another province. Don't take these alchemists. I think we should be able to like province now every turn, and if we do, but what are they gonna do with this place? It scares me a bit. I would really like to win this here. Oh, they still got a curse. Uh, if the province here and or do something like province duchy, I think it's pretty. Oh, it is placed into a gold, so we're probably looking for like something like double province. Next turn should be pretty bad for me. Maybe I should not have played this trading post due to their monkey. Do I resolve this now? I think I can do this next turn. Do this now. And yeah. I have to grab this province now here and hope kind of that. Not pretty possible with the highwayman in play. If they double province here, I'm lost. Yeah. They don't have more tide pools. They don't have any alchemists. So they could that here. It doesn't really see that this place. That is the question. They're taking a lot of time, which probably means they do not see any good stuff here. I'm pretty stoked for the Dominion World Cup. Will be my first time either. And yeah, we are lost here. Or are we lost here? I think we have to take this province. Do like this for next turn. We have to take this province, right? What do they have down there? Village green, place. That should not. I think we have to play the village green now. I hope they will grant this one. Just to a highwayman. To a province. Yeah, the alchemist probably was a mistake. But I'm not sure. If they just hit Daichi here, it's gonna be, that's my only hope. And yeah. So do they see their tide pools? They have to have a tide pools here and stuff, right? And I think Highwayman also, but it could be in this card. They play the monkey, which is good for me. So yeah, they are not hitting province here. They're just hitting a state. They're not even hitting desperation province. So maybe this province instead of the displace was a correct play by me. But yeah, I would love to see a comment about like my plays, because yeah, everyone likes to get would love to get their plays commented, because otherwise you won't. It's hard to get like what you're doing wrong in Dominion sometimes. It's just really hard. Do this now. Now. And actions. This. And that's it. Nice to get the 4-2 here. Show them that we are not a complete asshole. And we can report. And yeah, well, they were playing quite reasonably here. I think even especially in the last game, I just did a few things a bit better here. I think they should have definitely taken like the sixth wharf. They definitely could have afforded it, and yeah, if they take the sixth wharf, and I think I'm pretty lost in the in game 5, I think. But yeah, thanks for like watching my videos, and thanks for listening, and I hope I'll get some comments on my mistakes. Maybe Sharur, he does like to comment on the minion videos. Maybe he can tell me what's off with my gameplay. But yeah, thanks for watching.